Welcome to the 27th episode of the Super Parent Syndrome podcast with your host, Dr. Nick Fanning. This week, we're doing a special episode of a health tip called Doubling Your Water.
Parenting in the 21st century is ever evolving, and while you balance work, kids, and your sanity, it's easy to feel discouraged. Welcome to the Super Parent Syndrome with your host, Dr. Nick Fanning.
Hey brave parents out there, switching it up just a little bit today, I'm going to provide you with an easy peasy, really practical health tip. One of the biggest things that I tell most of my clients is that the one thing that they can do to immediately improve their life is simply by doubling the amount of water that they drink every single day. Now, if you're already drinking, your ideal amount of water, which is technically the lean amount of body mass that you have in pounds, and you drink that many ounces, half of that in ounces. So for example, if you're a 180 pound man and your lean body weight is 160 pounds, that means you should be drinking 80 ounces of fluid every single day. I would say that should actually be 100 ounces, just personally from personal experience and also seeing how the body really works. Now, the reason why I want you to double your water intake is very simple. I want you peeing at least once every hour to an hour and a half. And the reason being that is that it's going to force you to take some breaks. One, yeah, it's great for your kidneys. It's great for your overall function of your body. And in fact, there's also health benefits of chugging that water, is that if you chug 8 ounces of water, for the next, I believe it's for next 20 minutes, you're burning, for the next hour, you're burning 24% more body fat. And that's just from the increase of water. As your body tries to warm that water to its body temperature and process that, it uses fat stores primarily to do that. Other things, obviously your cells and you are primarily water, quite a high percentage of it. But more importantly is this, is think about it. When you have to take a break, that's giving you a few minutes away from the chaos of life. That might be a fact that you have to let your kids play by themselves for 30 seconds to a minute, but that's 30 seconds to a minute where you just take a deep breath, you calm your life, you do your thing in the bathroom, and then you get back to it. But that time can be spent wasted on a phone, looking at terrible news or the latest in social media, or you can take a moment to honestly just meditate, reflect, center yourself, and take some deep breaths, and then get back into it. I can tell you that by taking that moment to lower your stress, you'll sleep better at the end of the day. You'll be less responsive to certain things that happen. And I can tell you that you're going to smile a whole lot more because you're taking a few moments for you. Those things, even if you're at work and you're taking up to 3 minutes, sometimes I tell people, you're in such a rush to go to the bathroom and get right back to it. Why don't you take your phone in, your headphones, and listen to one song? That might be 2.5 minutes long to 4 minutes long, but at the same time, you're not going to be stuck on your phone looking at social media for 10 minutes or 12 minutes. You're getting in and out, but at least you have a song or your montage or some sort of 80s pump-up music that you might need to kind of center yourself. So another thing is, because I'm a chiropractor, I want people moving. I want people having more motion in their life. And because sitting is just so terrible for the spine, as is like hard manual labor, taking that bathroom break is a great way to take a break to break the monotony of what you're doing to yourself. So folks, if I had one tip to tell you, it's to double your water. And I want you to grab some sort of water bottle that you really enjoy having, or if you're really just stuck to the water cooler, that's fine too. But have some sort of way where you can measure and track that water intake. And it might be through one of those fancy bracelets like the Up bracelet or the Fitbit. It might be honestly just taking a water bottle and putting rubber bands on it, and that's how many times you refill it. Is that you have you might start with 6 rubber bands on it, and every time you refill it, you take a rubber band off, and you have to go until those rubber bands are gone, or adding them back on. I don't care. Whatever you want to decide you want to do, make it fun. And I can tell you that even in 1 month time, you doing that, your level of health, your level of stress is going to be so greatly improved that you're not going to go back to old habits. And I can tell you, you're not going to be wanting to have lots of crap, like pop or coffee or things like that, because you're already full on water. And I can tell you, you're going to drink less, you're going to eat less snacks, and you'll probably even eat less calories over the day, because typically we're just dehydrated and we decide to eat to fulfill that desire for water that our body craves. So Dr. Nick Fanning giving you one of the top health tips I have. I'm going to be starting to shoot one of these probably once a month or twice a month, give or take, to improve your lives on a physical factor. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you email me or sign up for our free newsletter so you can get these tips sent to your email directly. So, Dr. Nick Fanning, signing off.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Super Parent Syndrome. Please be sure to visit peptalksforparents.com for more content and our free newsletter. And remember, you are not alone.